everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you what I fed my family for dinner last week. So I'm going to be giving you 5 meal ideas that hopefully your family will love too. My meals are not only quick and easy, but as always, they are budget friendly as well. Today's video is a collab with the lovely Kate Murnane. I find it really interesting to see what other people feed their family. So I thought it'd be nice to do a collab with Kate, showing you these different meal ideas so you can pop over to her channel and get a whole nother 5 meal ideas to feed your family too. Kate is a mum of 2 boys and is married to Ricky as well. They are such a sweet family. I'm sure you guys have actually heard of her before, but if you haven't, definitely go and check her out. I'm going to link her link down below. Kate is not only one of the most stylish people I know, but she also does the foodie videos as well. And as you guys watch all of my foodie videos, I just thought you would really enjoy her videos too. So like I said, I will link all her details down below. So go and give her a follow. Say that you came over from my channel and say hi and subscribe to her channel. If you're watching this video and you're new from Kate's channel, then hi, I'm Kerry. I'm a mum of 2 boys, and on my channel you will see loads of foodie content videos. I do love to cook. I spend most of my time in my kitchen trying to create meals that are not only healthy but are delicious and also budget friendly, and meals that you will love, your partner will love, and also your family will love too. I like to cater for vegetarians, vegans, meat eaters. I'm a bit of an all-rounder channel. On my channel you'll also find lots of lifestyle and hacks and DIYs as well, so if you like this sort of thing, I would love for you to subscribe. So with all that said, let's jump straight into what I fed my family last week. Just so you know, I've recently had my hair cut, so when I filmed this last week, my hair was longer. So if you're watching this and think that's weird, that's the reason why. So let's go. Right, so for tonight's dinner, I'm going to be making a chicken leek pie, and I'm going to serve it with some broccoli and some really crunchy, nice tiger bread as well. Jamie's got a friend over for dinner, so I thought this is just a great one to just get done before I have to go into the school run, and then I can just pop it in the oven when they get home and serve it up whenever it's ready and they want to eat. So what you're going to do for this meal is some chicken, a leek, a vegetable stock, some garlic, some soft cheese, whole grain mustard, and some broccoli or whatever vegetable you want to serve it with, and a tiger loaf if you want to serve it with that, like I am today. Basically, all you need to do with this meal is fry off your chicken to begin with and brown it off. Once that's browned off, you can then add in your chopped up leek, and then you can add in 2 cups of water with my vegetable stock, and then about 100 grams of this soft cheese as well. And then I will add in about 1 tablespoon of my whole grain mustard. Let it all kind of reduce down to get all those nice flavors infused in the whole dish, and then pop them in an oven dish. Put my puff pastry on top, bake it for about 45 minutes until the puff pastry is nice and crispy. What I like to do to the puff pastry first of all though is put either some egg on it or some milk, just so it doesn't burn. This is a real winner dish. Like every time I make this, I think I'm gonna have leftovers, and then I never ever do, because everyone wants like seconds or thirds. Right, so for tonight's dinner we are having a creamy 1-pot pasta dish. We're having it with bacon and chicken. I did a roast dinner on Sunday and we actually have some leftovers, so I thought I would combine it into tonight's dinner and do like a 1-pot pasta. I love cooking like this because it's all done in 1 pot, so there's like minimal washing up. So what you're gonna need for this meal is bacon, chicken, broccoli, garlic, a vegetable stock cube, some soft cheese, spaghetti and water, and then we have got garlic bread to go on the side, but obviously that's completely optional. So what you just need to do is start off with frying off some bacon. I use 4 rashers because there's 4 of us, and I'll save the rest for another meal. Then I will crush some garlic in there and add my chicken in, and then also add 4 cups of water along with 400 grams of your spaghetti pasta. I do about 100 grams of pasta per person, even my kids, because they do eat so much. And then next up, add in some soft cheese. This one is 200 grams, so I'll use half of this and put it into my sauce. Then you just want to make sure you keep tossing your pasta so it doesn't all like get stuck together. 5 minutes before the end, you want to add in your broccoli and then pop the lid on and just let that steam in the sauce. There's dinner. That was so easy. That was literally like a 12-minute dinner. And this garlic bread looks delicious. I've added a little bit of cayenne pepper on top of mine, but the boys don't like the spice of cayenne pepper, so they are just having it as it comes. Such an easy dinner and really tasty too. For dinner tonight we are going to have a tray bake. So again, everything is going into 1 pot, so there's like hardly any washing up. We are going to have some like sausages in there. So I bought some really nice sausages. These are just Cumberland sausages. They're the peppery ones. I'm not sure if that means they are a bit peppery, but they look really delicious. So I'm just gonna pop these in whole. And then I have got some chorizo, some peppers, some garlic and onion, and 4 potatoes, and I'm just going to chop them up really roughly, put them into my oven dish and pop them into the oven for about 45 minutes on 190. I have got the oven on already and that is heating up, and then like I said, I'll just pop everything into my dish. I won't put too much olive oil, just like a little drizzle to kind of like make sure they don't stick on the bottom, because the chorizo will let off quite a bit of its own oils. So I'm just about to put this into the oven. This is how it's looking. It is looking so good and colourful. But what I thought I would do is add some paprika as well. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper in it as well. This salt I actually got from Spain. It's like a herby salt, so it's like salt with lots of mixed herbs in there. So I put some salt, pepper, and some paprika in there as well, and I think that's gonna make it taste really, really good. Then I'm gonna pop it into the oven for 45 minutes, and we're done. So after 45 minutes, your meal is ready to serve. Nothing else to do. That's it. So easy. Right, so for today's dinner, I'm kind of making like a sausage surprise dish. Usually I do make this dish a little bit differently, but today I'm gonna also add in like 5 beans as well. So it's kind of like a 5-bean chili slash with sausages as well. So for this meal, you're gonna need some of these mixed beans. These are just like Tesco's own brand, and they come in a spicy tomato sauce. So you're literally just gonna put everything into your slow cooker. It's the morning now, so I'm making this now, so when the kids come home from school, it's just gonna be all ready, and I'll serve it with like rice or couscous or something like that with it as well. So I've got the mixed beans, I've got a tin of baked beans, I've got a tin of chopped tomatoes, I've got a pepper, an onion, some garlic, I've got paprika and then salt and pepper, and then I am going to cut these sausages up as well. So what I'm going to do, because I'm cooking them in the slow cooker, is take the skin off, because I think, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I find they go a bit stringy if I cook them slowly. If I cook them in the oven and they crispen up, they go nice and like crunchy. But otherwise, if I cook them in the slow cooker and don't take their skin off, they kind of go a little bit stringy. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Pop it in the slow cooker for like 8 hours on low, and then it's gonna be ready for when the boys come home from school. Right, so in here so far, I've got my chopped onions, I've got my chopped up peppers, I've got my crushed garlic, I've got my baked beans, I've got 2 tins of the mixed beans, chopped tomatoes. I forgot to tell you to add in a stock cube. This is a vegetable stock cube. And then I've also put in my flavorings, like my seasonings. I've got paprika, salt and pepper in there as well. So now I'm going to get my sausages, and I'm going to take the skin off and add them into here as well, and then pop them on the slow cooker. Right, so everything's in here now. I'm not going to add any liquid in here as well, because there will be so many juices from all this anyway. So I'm just going to break the sausages up a little bit, and then that's it. That's literally taken like 5 minutes to do. It's so easy, and the sausage is going to like let off loads and loads of their flavor in here, so it's just going to be so tasty. Right, so this has been in for 7.5 hours now, and as you can see, it has loads of extra liquid in here now. This is why I didn't add any extra water when I was making it. What I'm going to do is, I've got this cup of couscous here, and I'm going to pour this in instead of making like rice separately on the side or something. And what the couscous will do is will soak up loads of the liquid and then make the kind of whole sausage stew a lot thicker. So I'm going to put the lid back on for about another 10-15 minutes, and then it will all be ready to serve. Tonight's dinner, I am making a cottage pie. So I have got some beef mince, I've got 4 carrots, I've got 2 peppers, I've got a red one and a yellow one. I have also got some potatoes, I've got 4 of those. I've got a vegetable stock cube, but you could use a beef stock cube if you would prefer. And I've got 1 onion and 4 garlic cloves. This is to feed 4 people, my family. And what I do, as you can see, is I sneak in some veggies. I always keep the skin on. So when I make my mash, I keep the skin on my potatoes, because there's all the nutrients in the skin, and I also keep the skin on my carrots as well. So what I do is I dice everything up really, really roughly. So I dice the carrots up, the peppers up, the onions up, and also the garlic, and then I put it all into a pot with the stock cube and add 3 cups of water, and I just let it simmer until it goes really nice and soft, and then I get my handheld blitzer and I blitz it down. This is what I use as my sauce, and then I will just fry off my beef mince until it's browned, and then I'll combine them all together, and that, as I said, is my kind of cottage pie base. And then I will cut up my potatoes, put them on to boil, and then make them into mash using a bit of butter and some milk as well. And then I'll put that on top with a bit of cheese on top as well, and I will serve it with some peas or some kind of vegetable. This way your kids are getting 3 lots of vegetable in one dish, and they won't even be able to taste the hidden veggies that you've got in there. So it's a really, really tasty dish, and I think that the peppers add a little bit of sweetness to it as well. So give it a try, your kids will love it, and this is what it looks like as the end result. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.